Speedy says, hey, Myron, thank you for helping me come to the conclusion that I want to sacrifice my dating life in my 20s. I'm currently 25. To focus on building my jewelry business for at least 7 to 10 years, bro. And I'm going to talk about that. You know what? We could segue to that real quick and come back to Epstein, okay? So I actually literally had this plan for you guys. Want to get married in 2025 in the West? Have these 5 things in place. First, to mitigate the inherent risk of dealing with Western women. This isn't a fail-safe. No one is safe, but it will dramatically decrease your chances of headaches. Or if you do encounter one, you have the ability to drop that woman. In 2025 and beyond, the only leverage you have as a man is to leave. The only way you leaving has power is if she is scared to lose you, hence why you must do the work. Or you can be an average guy, get a used up hoe, be treated like shit, be talked back to, and be a plow horse for your wife to be happy while you suffer and she divorces you anyway and takes half anyway. You choose. Okay, so let me, here's a clip right here I'll play for you guys. You shouldn't even be taking girls seriously until you're 35 years old, making $100,000 a year, have 6 months to 1 year of savings, be in the gym, and have a body count of 50. And I know people are going to get mad at me like, oh my God. But, you know, at the end of the day, right, for all the people probably crying in your chat right now, it's like, oh, D-Gen. This is when I was talking to Sneeko. Bro, look, nobody gives a fuck what you Jeets got to say at the end of the day, bro. You niggas don't get no. You guys are going to find your first. Yeah, he has a bunch of Jeets that follow him, bro. His girlfriend, she's going to cheat on you, and then you're going to say, oh my God, what do I do? And then you're going to come back and watch my videos anyway. So I'm preparing people for the reality. You want to go back to India or Pakistan and get your wife? Cool. You want to get your arranged marriage? Cool. But I'm warning you guys of how women move in the United States. Dudes are stupid, bro. Like, yo, these niggas don't live in reality, bro. Like, look, once you motherfuckers put on some deodorant and realize like that American women are different and, you know, they don't want to curry all day. The reality is simply this. You have to have your sexual market value high. You have to make a certain amount of money. You have to be of a certain age. You got to understand how women move. Look, if you guys want the, you know, traditional Islamic relationship where, you know, you guys are both virgins at marriage, cool. Go home. Don't go home. You're not going to find it here. But if you want to go ahead and deal with westernized women, I'm preparing you so you don't get fucked. They think, oh yeah, like the regular girl like just goes to school and hangs out and just stays home all day. No, you don't understand the amount of opportunity they have that far exceeds you. You might not get that level of opportunity until you're like 45 years old and like a millionaire. A guy that's 45 years old that's a millionaire still doesn't have as much opportunity as a 21-year-old female. Doesn't even come close, dude. And it's amazing to me how like so many men don't understand this shit. Bro, girls at like 15 are already losing their virginity in the United States. It's cooked. I say it all the time. Like 90% of men are mosquitoes to women. Like you guys are pesky and annoying and they don't want to fuck to you or deal with you. Like a lot of you guys in the chat that might talk shit. Myron, you're promoting degeneracy, blah, blah, blah. Bro, no bit fucking talk to you, bro. Like a lot of you guys, I'm really honest with you guys. A lot of you guys are like mosquitoes to women. They don't want to talk to you. They don't want to see you. Honestly, if they could, they would smack the shit out of you. Like a lot of you women don't even want to talk to y'all niggas, man. This is when I was talking with Sneeko a couple of days ago. And the reason why I have to frame things that way is because he has a lot of like these, bro, the Islam police are the worst, man. He has a lot of like, obviously, as you guys know, Sneeko converted to Islam and a lot of his followers are like young Muslim guys. And the problem with these niggas is they think that it's going to save them from these hoes and it's not, bro. It's not. And like, I like even me growing up in a Muslim household, I know what it is, right? So these guys are delusional and a lot of them are like, you know, 18, 19, 20, 21, they don't know shit. And over here talk about, hey, brother, like, you know, find a virgin, you know, Allah's going to save all. It's like, bro, if you want a girl that's going to observe those Islamic belief systems, you got to go back to the fucking Middle East, bro. You got to go back to India. You got to go back to Pakistan. So that's why I was like telling these, like, his stupid ass young fans, like, you niggas are stupid. You know, if you want to deal with women in the West, it's a different game, right? That's why I tell guys, have your shit together. 35 years old, make 100K per year, have 6 months of savings, 50 body count, and be in shape. That way, you're going to be what I call a starter level, higher status guy, okay? And when you're at this level, what ends up happening is you're able to at least get some semblance of women respecting you, right? The issue here is that we live in a deregulated sexual marketplace. When you're in a deregulated sexual marketplace, what that means is the women control everything. You guys don't understand that. Like, this is what feminism has done. Let me really fucking break this shit down for you guys. Feminism has deregulated the sexual marketplace. What that effectively means is that anyone can hook up with anyone as long as they're of age and it's consensual. Okay? Do you understand that that's very bad for you as a regular guy? Because what's effectively happened is a majority of men have almost no say in sexual access. Meanwhile, a majority of women have like 99% of the say in the sexual access, and then a small percentage of men benefit from this. I'm going to say that again for you niggas. A small percentage of men benefit from the deregulation of the sexual marketplace because all the women are chasing a small percentage of men. However, the majority of men have become practically invisible to the majority of women because since the sexual marketplace is deregulated, women feel, okay, as though they deserve the top tier guys that every other girl is chasing. And then you add in Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, all these social media platforms. Guess what that does? It puts everything on steroids. Female hypergamy is like this. Average, they deserve above average men. You understand? So what this does is it ostracizes the majority of men from the sexual marketplace. So when these idiots say this shit about, Myron, you're pushing degeneracy. To be honest, most of you niggas can't engage in no degeneracy, if we're going to be honest.
Falcon punch!
So shut up. Most of you guys can't even engage in the degeneracy or the debauchery. You can't. You need the sexual market value to do it. So the only way that you're going to even be able to play the game is you have to have higher status, more income, be in good shape. You have to be a starter level, higher status guy. How do you get that? Again, 35 years old, 100,000 a year, bare minimum, 6 months to 1 year of savings. Be in the gym, be in good shape, 50 body count. Why? See, some idiot says Rare Myron L. You clearly don't know what they're talking about. Bro, when it comes to dealing with women, some of you niggas need to shut up, okay? This ain't just a JQ podcast. I talk about everything. A lot of you dumbass niggas, oh, bro, you're promoting degeneracy. Shut up. You haven't got your dick wet in 9 years outside of the shower, nigga. You just try to tell me what it is. Shut up. This is my lane. There is no one that knows more about these than I do. So shut up, okay? Come back in about 20 minutes and we'll keep JQing. But right now we got to talk about bitches. We're diversified over here, okay, nigga? You niggas that want to sit there and talk about, bro, this is degeneracy. Shut up. Take a hike for 10 minutes. Okay? Let me cook. Go take a hike. All right? Anyway, what's basically happened here is women, okay, have all the leverage. It used to be good guy, an average guy, religion, and society kept these in place. You understand? So you could be a nice guy. You could be a good man. You could be a religious man. You could be a dutiful man. And women would have to adhere to that to a degree. Because if they didn't, they would face ramifications for being a slut. But all those safeguards are gone. Not only are those safeguards gone, shame, religion, society, the family network, not only are those institutions gone, they're eradicated, and now we put in new institutions. And these new institutions do what? They tell women to be whores. They tell women to be 304s. They tell women to engage in a bunch of 304 behaviors like not being in long-term relationships, getting divorced. I'll give you guys an example right now. Look at this. This is a part of the story. Weaves perfectly into what I was talking about. Here you go. Kodak Black, right? With this, the mother of 2 of Kodak's children, Miranda Johnson, has filed a formal child support petition in family court seeking a significant increase in monthly payments, requesting $56,000 per month, reflecting Kodak's substantial income as a recording artist. Her legal team argues this amount is justified because Kodak reportedly earns millions annually, and the requested sum represents a fraction of his earnings. The children should benefit from the same standard of living as Kodak enjoys, and regular support payments have allegedly been inconsistent or insufficient. I guarantee you guys it's probably insufficient for her. She needs more money. Additionally, her attorney requested the court order frequent drug testing for Kodak, citing past substance-related legal issues and a substance abuse evaluation to determine whether any treatment or monitoring is needed. They also want Kodak's visitation with the children to be conditioned on compliance with these requirements. This move appears partly motivated by concerns about the children's safety and stability while in Kodak's care. This is significant because it reflects a broader trend where courts consider both the financial capacity of high-income parents, especially celebrities, and the well-being of children in custody and visitation arrangements if there is any history of substance abuse. Kodak has not yet formally responded in court filings to the new request. He has previously faced multiple legal battles, including D-Lig charges and probation violations, which is likely why Miranda's legal team is pushing for added safeguards. Thoughts, or in this case, thoughts. Now, why am I bringing this up? This chick is a 304, as you guys can see. She's more concerned with taking selfies in her underwear than being a good wife or mom and sticking it out with the dad. Now, mind you, Kodak is probably a difficult person to be with. He's a drug addict and a degenerate. But what I'm trying to show to you guys here is that nowadays, what women want to do is they want to be 304s, get knocked up, and then run with the kid and take your money. Okay? Versus making it work with you, staying with you, and creating an environment for the child. Okay? And this is reinforced by social media, television, culture, music, the entire environment pushes for women to be whores. So since we have this environment where not only is it allowed, but it's encouraged for women to be 304s, guys got to go in with their eyes wide open. And you go in with your eyes wide open where you have your money on point, you're in good shape, you're ready to wear, right? You've had sex with 50 women and you got some savings. Because when I say hook up with 50 girls, you guys think I'm just telling you guys this so you guys can go ahead and smash girls and just be a retard? No, I'm saying it because I don't want women's sexual allure to control you. I'm going to say that again. To all the stupid niggas in the chat that say, oh, this is Rare Byron L. Hey, you're one way from being a fucking simp, okay? But guess what? If you've hooked up with women and you've gone before and you've been with some hot chicks or you know your way around women, guess what? When women do dumb shit to you or they disrespect you or they abuse you, you're able to walk away. I'm not telling you guys to 50 girls to just 50 girls. I'm telling you guys to 50 girls or close to it. It's not a hard number. So that women can't control you through sex. You understand? This is why so many guys stay in bad relationships with women. It's for the sex. If they don't control you through sex, they can't control you, period. You understand? And the reason why I'm yelling is because a lot of you niggas are stupid. A lot of you guys right fucking now are in a bad relationship with some that doesn't affect you because, hey man, sex is good. Hey man, she gives a kid PJ. Hey man, like she's great in the sack. But she's ruining your life. Every single one of you guys has probably been in a relationship with a girl or stuck longer than you should have because of the sex. So guess what? If you've had sex with other women and you understand women, they can't use their against you, which is how a lot of you guys get cooked. So the 50 body count isn't about just getting laid or being degenerate. No, it's so that the power has no power over you. That's why. Because I know most women's game is by leveraging sex for compliance. And once you understand this and you know it's coming and you already have the ability to say, nah, I'm good because you've got with girls before, now you're operating with your eyes wide open. This is what I need you guys to be. Okay? I need you guys to operate as if you got post-nut clarity all the time. Now, I know that's difficult to do. But again, and I really want to emphasize this, the goal should be, you should be as if you got post-nut clarity all the time. For you dumb niggas that don't know what I'm talking about, next time you goon to some stupid-ass porno star, right? And then you get that moment of embarrassment after you're done with the fit all over you, oh God, oh no, right? And you had that 10 seconds of clarity. I want you guys to try to have that clarity 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You know how powerful you are when you got post-nut clarity? You literally can look women in the face like I do and say you're fistless outside of sex. You literally can tell girls, hey, you want to come hang out? Yeah, but we're not. No response. The f out of here. You're not willing to tolerate bad behavior or non-compliance from women anymore. It's a magical feeling. I can't explain it. You have to get to a certain level to get it. Some of you guys might get it after 50 bodies, 100 bodies. I don't. But the point is you know pedestalize women. That's what I want you guys to do. Some of you guys are, special. Some of you guys can be 10 bodies. Oh, I don't care about women no more. Fine. Great. The goal is for you to not pedestalize women because the only way that they have power over you is when you want to, and when you want to, you're in a very volatile position. You're in a very vulnerable position. And that's when they finesse, dumbass. They use that against you. But if you could go ahead and control that shit and you don't pedestalize them, guess what? They can't throw you. So all you niggas out there that want to sit there and say, well, I'm a devout Muslim, I'm a devout Christian, I'm not going to forever. Fine. Do what you want. That's cool. But understand that it's going to be a little bit harder for you to fight off those urges. Because what ends up happening when you're sexually inexperienced is women start to manipulate you and they can manipulate you. And get it this way. I need you guys to also understand this very uncomfortable truth. An 18-year-old girl has more experience than most 30-year-old men. I'm going to say that again so you guys really understand this, just so you guys understand, so you guys truly understand how underdeveloped and how underprepared most of you niggas are. The average pretty 18-year-old girl has more experience with the opposite gender than an average 30-year-old man. You guys got to understand, by the time a woman hits puberty, she's been hit on hundreds of times. By the time she's fucking the stage at high school, probably thousands. During all those interactions, she's been able to identify different types of men. Lower status guys, higher status guys, the jock to the nerd. So guess what it's made her? Very good at deciphering who's a winner, who's a loser, who's interesting, who's not. Most guys, by the time they're 30, barely can fuck up to a girl without sweating profusely and being nervous and being scared and getting a fate. That's the truth. Why am I telling you guys this? I'm telling you guys this because a lot of you motherfuckers are not equipped. A regular 21-year-old girl that you guys think is so innocent and good, she's gonna run fucking circles around your fucking monkey ass. You're gonna be over thinking like, oh yeah, she's an experience and she's dealt with hundreds of niggas like you. You think you're special, ha? She's gonna say what she needs to say. She gonna finesse. Your dumb ass gonna be thinking there that you're special, but you're not. Because she's dealt with hundreds of men like you before. Whether it was guys that tried to talk to her, guys she rejected, etc. That's all still experience for her. You guys got to understand that women, just by them existing, they deal with the opposite gender. So they become very good at being able to read men. What takes you a year to learn, they learn in a day. I want you guys to really get that shit through your fucking heads. What takes you a year to learn, they get in a day. You need to go out for hours to cold approach 20 girls. They get 20 approaches, maybe 20 minutes at the club. And then you compound that day after day, week after week, year after year. Oh yeah. They're definitely going to know how to finesse men. So what am I trying to explain here? I'm trying to say that a lot of you guys don't have the same level of experience and you guys are basically going into a fucking boxing match with a champion. And a lot of you motherfuckers are going to get fucked up if I'm going to be honest. A lot of you niggas are fucking stupid simps. You talk tough on the fucking chat. Rear Myron L. Promoting degeneracy. Some other stupid shit like that. What you fucking, Bible, Quran niggas thinking that like God's going to save you from these whores. No, bro, he ain't. And if anything, your religious resolve is going to set you up for fucking failure because you're playing by the rules of the Bible. You're playing by the rules of the fucking Quran. You're playing by the rules of the Torah. She ain't. Dummy. If you want to go ahead and be a religious nigga, fine. But go get a girl that's going to play by the rules at least. At least. And then you're not safe. Look at Steven Crowder, devout Christian, making a lot of money. Wife, still trying to fucking destroy him. What did she do? Threw that Bible out the fucking window and said, I'm suing this nigga, and I'm going to destroy his fucking life. I'm not telling you guys not to be religious. Go to church, go to the mosque, pray. But what I'm telling you is that these women don't observe the same God you do, man. You're playing by the rules. They're not. And what's even worse, you play by the rules. They reserve the right to change the game whenever they want. With the family court, with child support, with alimony. You're a devout fucking Christian. You think you married a devout fucking Christian wife. You piss her off. Now you're outside the fucking house paying alimony and child support and you're fucking broke now. Because you believed in the Bible when it said that you are the head of the household and you tried to adhere to that. And she said, you know what? Nah. I'm changing the rules now because I got the state on my side. So I reserve the right to back out on my vows, to back out on the Bible, to back out on my religious beliefs because I don't like this. And this is a very uncomfortable reality that you, even your religious, got to understand. This is the new normal. This is the new normal. You want to get married? Make sure that it's in the fucking church or in the Quran or in the synagogue, not in the fucking state involved. She has too much fucking power. This is some information that can save your life, bro. I'm dead ass. I'm telling you guys what the fuck it really is. Look, you want a family, you want to get married? Fine. But you got to understand that the rules have changed. And you got to have certain things in place so that women don't have leverage. When they have leverage, they're terrible fucking people. I've talked to too many guys that fucking want to put a gun in their mouth and that all ended all over some fucking bitches. Because when women have leverage, they're terrible people. They will ruin your life. They will ruin your fucking life. So you got a choice to make. You can either A, listen to what I tell you, get your value up, get your experience up, get your status up, understand women, so you can go into the fucking slaughterhouse that is the marriage system with your eyes wide open, or read your Bible, read your Quran, read your Torah, and then pray to God that your girl decides to not fucking change the rules on you later. Your choice. All right, anyway, let's read some chats here, and then we're going to go back.